Hello and welcome back to Champion Jockey. I thought now that we've gotten the Kentucky Derby and Preakness Stakes out of the way this year, why not finally return to Champion Jockey for once. Next week we also have the Belmont Stakes coming up, so I'm definitely excited for that. Unfortunately though, before I actually start this video, we do have some sad news to break. Down in Louisiana, the fairgrounds that host horse racing in that state are rumored to be shutting down soon due to a potential new piece of legislation in the state. If you don't know, Louisiana is a state where gambling is pretty much illegal, but the tracks, and even down in Kentucky, some tracks utilize what are called horse racing slots, if you will, which are like these video slots but are based off of historical horse racing results. But new legislation now wants to get rid of those as well, which will mean a lot of revenue supplementing the purse money will be gone. And if that actually happens, then fairgrounds racing in Louisiana will basically be a memory. I really hope that doesn't happen. I hope the legislation can get struck down so we can keep racing around there. Other than that though, congrats to journalism for winning the Preakness Stakes this year. I know there's going to be a lot of controversy around his front stretch run, but regardless, the steward said the run was legal and there's nothing we can do about it. So that's pretty much it. Once again, we're going to race at Louisville. Pretty much the only rides we can do are the yellow offers because, again, we're not in favor with James Young at all. So, starting off with President's Suite, 56 overall. Then we have the Sturm Hopeful Stakes, a non-graded stakes race. And we actually won with this horse before, so hopefully that'll give us an extra boost in the race. As for the maiden race, we have DeHall, the 2-year-old colt. Looks a bit more promising. Gotta go Golding's Red. Like, we really won with this horse before. And he's higher rated. And then our last horse of the week will be Elkton. And that's it. Let's head on into training. Once again, some positive results after training DeHall and Golding's Red. Improved in form. Mr. Ocenevo is even in form because his form was actually down before the training, so even with how well we did in training, unless it's an excellent result, his form isn't going to be all the way up there. So, time to start off the day with President's Suite. We are definitely a long shot on the board. We are currently 11th out of 12 horses on the odds board, and the favorite in the field right now is Balin Blanc? What? How the hell do you pronounce that? We're at the gate, ready to start. Off we go. Very good start. Getting up towards the front half. That's pretty much all we need to start things off. There we go, up to 6th. Actually, even better, we're in 4th. Number 12 on the outside, speeding things up a bit. Guess he doesn't want to be back there as we enter the corner. Nope, too fast. Yeah, these horses can get a little antsy. Now we pick things up full marks. Just gotta hope for a good stretch run. Here we go. Decent timing on the whip, but we're already out at the final furlong. How many spots can we hold on to? Damn, at the last millisecond we lost 3 spots. Well, we still finished better than expected, so hopefully with Mr. Rochena in the Sturm Hopeful Stakes we'll do a lot better. Once again, we are a long shot. The favorite in the field is currently Precious Dixon, starting right next to us at 3.4. Once again in line, ready to go 6 furlongs. Off we go. having to, once again, back things down. Gotta stay back here a bit just to get that potential up, and then we can go a bit faster. So 4 marks. Still decent positioning along the rail. I think now we'll pick things up. Oh no. Apparently the balance is bad. I just don't want to gas the horse out. That's why I'm trying to be conservative about it. Trying to find an opening. Oh, pack split! Just barely getting through. Can we get a win? Yes, we do. A pack split at the right time. The longest shot on the board, and we get a stakes win at Louisville. And just like that, we got us another stable ride, Mr. Oshena. And now we have to haul day 2, race 2. We're much better on the odds board, 3rd favored. The favorite in the field is Thunderbolt at just 1.4, so people really expect him to win. Once again, going a mile, this time on the turf. Off we go. I don't know why we had to slow down there. But that's a perfect spot. Either 3rd or 4th in the field. Because once again, we have a front middle horse. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that horse trying to brake check the entire field? Now that's something that would cause a major accident. Well, now we gotta pick things back up again. Like, I don't know if I should have known that we would have made it through either way. But now we gotta really risk it here in order to stay in front. Half a furlong left to run, still holding on to 3rd. We just barely hang on to 3rd. What a race. Alright, race 3. This time we're going a mile on an 8th. We are on Golding's Red. We're 10th favored in the field, so once again, expected to be last. The favorite in the field is Gypsy Exception, starting right next to us, a 4-year-old filly. I just wish I knew a way to control the stamina better off the start, because it's like there's nothing to control the horse at the start. You can't control how fast they go. But we're getting back up to where we need to be. Up at 6, we'll ride around the outside. Pick it up to 6 marks right here. I saw the other horses next to me speeding things up, so why not do the same? Half a mile left to run as we enter the turn. Oh, but we're still falling back. Why is everyone trying to go so fast? Like, why do we have so much more stamina than us? Trying to look for room all the way on the high side, but this horse does not want to go. Still down 2nd to last. But at least we're not dead last. At least I'll take that. And if I remember correctly, this is our last race for the week. We are on Elkton, another last place horse in the field. Here's our favorite, Courting Dell, a 4-year-old colt. Something other than a back half finish, please. Great start there, but once again, the horse prefers the back middle. So we'll have to slow down on that. Do not want to cut that horse off. We do not need another inquiry. But at the same time, it's kind of them poking their nose into places they shouldn't be. So we're up to 5th. I know we're supposed to be like like 6 at max, but the rest of the field behind us, even at 3 marks, we're going slow. Screw your balance. I'm just trying to keep up. Oh, they blocked us for a second there, but I think now we have some open air. Trying to get around the 2. Gotta keep going. Just a little further. 9th. I don't know. I forgot where I was expected to be at. I know we weren't like that good on the odds board. Oh, last. So, again, not too bad. And now it's the first week of November. Race 2. Alright, so we got some, I guess, good horses though. Wait. Where's Trackmaster? Oh, right here. That's the same freaking race we're supposed to ride Kaleo. Wow. Why? You're having me decide between my own horse and a freaking 84 overall? Like, why do I have to be in this race? What about... I mean, come on, you could have just put me in on day 2. The only horse we have in that race is freaking Wallboard and Korea Tide. I don't get the hype behind this horse. Why 220, just right to 60 overall? Well, it's our horse. We gotta ride him. Alright, up next we have Continental. A lot of rides this week as well. Obviously Reflex Action, Keeping Love, and then Seaside Breeze. I don't think it's worth a shot, but because we're not in favor of James Young, but at the same time it's a Group 3. Might as well go for it. Oh, he's gonna give us the ride. Okay. You know what? We might as well just go for Korea Tide. Anyway, just to... Like, I know we're already in favor with Longman, sort of, but we could still try to max that out. So, Andrew Bale, he's giving us Wallboard. And then, who should we go with next? I don't want to... I know Valid Reason is higher rated, but I don't want a horse that... is bad at the starts. We're gonna try things differently. Cool Head. And then we'll go with Chopper. So 10 rides for the week is gonna be quite a bit. But of course we have to oh, we can't train Kaleo anymore. So on to workouts. So after training, it went well with Kaleo, got the form up to max, and then Seaside Breeze and Korea Tide also went well. It's just that Korea Tide, not so much because his form was in, or her form was in the red. And we gotta hope we don't have a bad start because that red ability, I don't like it. Alright, we are on Kaleo, least favorite in the field. It sucks because I don't even have a choice on where I get to put him in, which race I get to put him in. It just decided for us. And Trackmaster isn't even the favorite in the field. Who is it? Swahili, 89 overall. Off we go. But luckily we got a great start. Now we just gotta work our way back towards the field where we can gain the potential. It's 5th through 6th. Nope, nope, nope. Too fast, too fast. Again, horse is getting too anxious. We'll slow things down just a bit. Let the 4 go in front for a bit of time. Then we pick it back up. Then we reach 5 furlongs. Once again, this field is trying to go so fast. Like, everyone wants to have a fast pace here. Waited a bit late because we are down on potential, trying to mitigate that. We're up to 4th with 100 meters left. And surprisingly, we get 4th. Much better than expected. I'll take it, even though it's definitely not a podium finish. And now on to Continental. A 3-year-old colt. We're 9th favorite in the field, so not at the rear, but still we're in the back half of things. The favorite is Swift Machine, a 6-year-old mare. Getting ready to go 1.125 again. And we're off. Gonna try to push for the front early, but we're already getting cut off. Getting our way back towards the front quarter. Now in the top 3. Now we just gotta, I guess, follow the leader, if you will. Number 3, slowing down along the inside. I'm trying to pick up the pace to see if I can catch the field off guard, but this horse doesn't want to pick things up. He was stuck at 4 marks, but now we're back up to 5. And the 9 is leaving that inside line open to let the other horse go around for some reason. Trying to stay with the leader. We're in 2nd, but we're out of potential. Wow, we're just all the way down to 10th. We got freaking swallowed up. Hopefully this next race goes a bit better. We were a position behind where we were supposed to be. So hopefully Reflex Action can get us better than 10th today. The field, we're the favorite right now. Beautiful Claire, 5-year-old mare. Another 1.125 race on the dirt. Off we go. Gotta slow things back down again. Hate to force a 14 wide, but still trying to calm the horse down. We can now pick it back up to 4 marks now that we're at a better position. Still right next to the 8th. We'll pick things up to 6 marks. I know it sounds like too quick, too soon, but I'm just trying my best to keep up with the field. If we stay... I don't know why the game has to complain about balance when it's the rest of the field that's pulling away so much so early. Onto the front stretch. Trying to hang in there. Half a furlong left to run. The 2 is blasting by in the middle. It's exactly 10th, so basically where we were expected to be. Off we go. Still getting good starts. At least that's the... Stop going full marks. I'm not telling you to go full marks. My God. Now that I realize it, did I forget to do a little post parade? Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about the race. My bad. Make sure not to do that again. But we had to keep changing the tempo quite a bit because, again, the horse didn't want to calm down at the start. And then we have... I'm just going to stop caring about what the game thinks. Like, if the balance is bad, then put us in a race where the field doesn't speed up so damn much before the corner. This probably isn't the race to be in the first place. Trying to get the run in. But we've got nothing left from the field. Another 9th place finish. Where were we expected to be exactly? 8th, so 1 spot down again. Race 7, a mile and 3/16 on the turf this time. Finally doing a turf race. We are on Seaside Breeze, a 7-year-old. We are once again one of the long shots in the field. Meanwhile, the favorite, number 9, Smash a Record, a 3-year-old colt. And away we go. I know we're a bit back here, but I just thought if I try to pick things up too quickly there at the start, then we were going to get cut off or something, because we went into the turn so soon. I don't know why we're doing races where the gate is placed that way, but at least back here we can get some potential. The horse seems to not mind either the front or the back middle. Again, too fast. I just wanted 5 marks, not freaking 7. But I guess the horse is going to have his way or no way. 6 marks down, but back straightaway. Closing in on a half mile left to run. Trying to find some open room on the high side. And what the hell's the Ford doing? Like, there's barely any room up there. Leave some freaking space. Luckily, we have an instant response. Just gotta hang in there. The 12 is slowing down in the middle of the field. 5th, I'll take it. Decent result, finally. But now we're finally into day 2. The first race on the card today is Wallboard, a 2-year-old colt. We are 7th favorite out of 10 horses. The favorite in the field will be number 3, Class Parade, a 2-year-old colt. Still getting good starts. This is going to be a much quicker race, so we're going to have to... I guess we'll try to do 5 marks right now as we enter the turn. Half a mile left to run. But I can't get this horse where I need it to be. There we go. Suddenly, the rest of the field behind is very slow. The game seems to be finally positive about the balance for once. Wait a bit later. Into the final half furlong. Can we hold on to this lead? Anyone challenging? Just barely got the win over number 3. He was closing in fast, but got him by a nose. And now it's time for Korea Tide. This is the horse that I was concerned about with the start. We are last place in terms of the odds board. Gotta go for the back part of the field this time around. Our first horse with this. You know, when I said the startability was bad, like, I thought it was going to be, like, waiting to the gate for multiple seconds. Like, I still thought that was a decent start, but I guess no matter what, the game didn't like it. So, I don't know if that's with the ability in mind or something else. Gotta continue on, though. We're right behind the 5 horse. We'll pick it up to 5 marks at the middle of the back straightaway. Balance is normal, but look how far the field's getting. Trying to get this horse to go, but wow. This horse does not want to run today, it looks like. Even as we get down the front straightaway, we can't close in on anyone. It's a dead last. But onto another last place horse, Cruel Head, a 3-year-old colt. The favorite right now is Classy Doubles with number 11, a 4-year-old filly. Front middle this time. Hopefully, with that, we can do much better than with a rear positioned horse. Off we go. It's a mile and 3/16 this time around. We'll now go back up to 4 marks now that we're in a decent position. The horse isn't excited. Come on. And once again, the horse is trying to go too fast. I wanted to only do 5, not... Someone is already dropping through the field down the middle as we try to find some open air. Still trying to ignore that balance ability. It's about my ride, not what the game thinks. Onto the front straightaway, a 1/4 mile left to run. Furlong left to... Oh, pack split! Perfect! Do we have enough to hold off the 8? Just barely. Our abilities coming into play at the perfect time again to win another race. Or steal, however you want to put it. On to race 5. We have a 1.25 miles this time on the dirt. We are 9th favorite in the field out of 11 horses. And we're going to be riding Chopper, a 3-year-old colt. Off we go. And I don't know if you noticed about this horse, but this is actually a horse that actually doesn't care where he is in the field. Wherever we are, he's going to gain potential. So hopefully we can get through the field quickly. Just keep it at a steady 4 marks. That's all we need. And hopefully we can gradually increase the tempo at the right time. That's probably what's going to matter more. 6 furlongs left. Got some room to run on the high side, so I'm going to try to go for it. Past the 12, 1/2 mile left to run. Balance is still looking great. Everyone's already rushing from all ways, inside and out, trying to get a run in. I'm trying to make sure I don't friggin' anyone. It's getting way too tight up here. We're up to 4th, but that's all we're gonna get today. And now it's time for the Grade 3 Arcturus Handicap. We are 2nd to last on the odds board, though, so this is already gonna be a tall order for Earl Pomeroy. The favorite right now is number 1, Alfaraz, being ridden by Elaine Rizzo. And we're off for some Grade 3 action. Try to get this horse slowed down a bit. There we go. Try to keep it along the rail, or maybe not. I don't know who that is in front that for one. I saw the one slow down a bit. That's why I wanted to get up there. But he's going normal speed again. Having to go up to 5 marks though just to keep up with the... No, 6 just to keep up with the field. Dang. Switch back down low. Still stuck in the back. Hopefully this horse has something for us. I hesitated on the frickin' whip. That was completely my mistake. But we're still in 11th. Oh, stretch burst. That might help us out a bit. 10th. Nope, it's still 11th. I know we're better than expected, but I still wanted better. Alright, for week 2, we have quite a few rides available for Hempstead. But once again, all of them are pretty much trained by James Young, who doesn't like us still, even with some good rides. So, we'll go with our usual Northern Freddy, who we finished 3rd with last time. We'll be riding the Hempstead Starlet Stakes. And then the Colchicum Philly Stakes. We actually run with this horse before Magic Square, so if we couldn't get a grade 3 win last week, hopefully we can get one now. Once again, some great training results for both Northern Freddy and Magic Square, getting the forms all the way up there. And since this is only 2 races, I want to go off with a bang this time. And we're going to start things off with the Hempstead Starlet Stakes. Northern Freddy, 9th favorite in the field, so last place again. And Desirability, the number 7, a 2-year-old filly, will be our favorite. Ready to go. And we're off in the Hempstead Starlet Stakes. Once again, the horse getting too antsy to go at the start. Gonna have to slow down a bit just to try and get some more potential. And I don't know what the 2 was trying to accomplish, but we'll keep going. Horses around me also kind of getting ready to go, so we'll try to go with the 7. Going 4 wide into the corner. 3 furlongs left. And we'll unleash the whip now. Let's try to get back up there. Come on. Pack split ability. And a stretch burst. Wow. Back-to-back abilities to give us the win. We have a Class A victory. And now we can move on to the Grade 3. And now it's time for the Colchicum Philly Stakes. We're going a mile on the turf this time. Riding Magic Square, a 2-year-old filly. We are co-favorite in the field, so that definitely puts some pressure on us. Perlay is the favorite right now. He's gonna be, or she's gonna be, the number 7 horse. Ready to go. Wait for the. There we go. We're off. Back down to 4 marks. Gotta target 4 through 12 to get our potential up. 11 looked a little quick on the outside, but he's slowing back down. We're now up to 4th. That's a good spot. I don't know if we should try to go for the gap in the middle or try to block the 2 down low. We'll go for a block this time. Nope, we're too fast again. Slow it down. Oh, never mind. Now we're slowing down too much. Oh, I wish some of these horses would get a freaking grip. Come on. Storming along the inside. Can we still get the win? No. Who the heck could have won it? We, like, Were they all on the high side? Alright, so as we enter the corner, I actually want you guys to watch this horse we're on board with, Guard Hopper. As you can see, we're the green silks all the way down the inside near the rail. But somehow, he is way wide on the corner, and yet somehow still has all this run down the straightaway. The 7 and the 6 also get a great run, even though they're also wide on the corner. So again, I don't know how the heck they pulled that off, but we have no choice but to suck it up and move on to next week. So that'll do it for this episode of Champion Jockey. If you want to see more horse racing content like this, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel. And I'll see you all another time.